Today I'm in eastern Maine and I'm going to be giving you a sneak peek of the new Cobscook Shores waterfront parks, which is a number of different properties scattered between Whiting and Lubec. This parkland system will be celebrating a grand opening on Memorial Day of 2021, but many of the properties have already opened up for visitors to enjoy.
Right now you're standing here, Red Point, and this is kind of our center for the system. Everything is administered out of here, as well as having some nice trails that go out to the point and then out on the island here. We're trying to cater towards people who want to go out hiking. Every one of our trails has some sort of hiking trail. Some of them are a little bit easier, some of them are a little bit harder. We are really encouraging bicycling as well. We think it's going to be a great way to get in between the parks, as well as here at Red Point. It's got a really nice trail for biking on. You can come out here for a picnic. Bird watching is great around here, especially this time of season when the birds are migrating through. It's anything that's quiet, kind of quiet, contemplative reflection is a great spot for it here. We've got right now about 8 miles of various types of trails with different surface finishes. As we add more properties, we will continue to build more trails, and even on some of the properties that we have now, we're continuing to build trails. So 8 miles and going up. So we do have hand-carry boat access at a number of our locations. It's great for experienced kayakers. There are some places that are safer, but there are a lot of places in Cobscook Bay that are pretty dangerous, and the tides can be really strong. You got a 20-foot tide change between high and low tides, and the water gets funneled through those narrow channels, and the water can be pretty dangerous. So we only recommend that experienced kayakers come here and use it. Wouldn't want anybody coming out here and getting hurt. For the time being, we've got 5 campsites out at our Huckins Beach property, which is on Straight Bay Road. And it's all first come, first serve for the moment. We've got a screened-in dining pavilion as well that you'll see when you go over there. Depending on what the demand ends up being, we may have to ultimately change to a reservation system, but for the time being, it's just first come, first serve. So all of our properties have an element of shoreline along Cobscook Bay, and we have 13.5 miles of shoreline.
To get the full experience of these properties, I'm actually going to be tenting out at Huckins Beach at one of the 5 campsites here this evening, and I'm meeting my husband and our dog, Oreo. Dogs have to be on leash on these properties. There's one property where they can be off leash, but for all the others they need to be on leash, and now I gotta find them. Campfires aren't permitted at this campground, so I went down the road and picked up some takeout food so we could have some hot food, and bought it from HD & Sons Seafood and Takeout. So I got myself some fish, and I got Derek some clams.
Wow, this is fantastic.
So we just set up our tent, and the sun just went down, so we got it up right before it got dark. So I will show you that setup tomorrow, show you a little bit more of the campsite, and there's a trail here as well that maybe I will get the time to go do and show you. See you in the morning. Good morning. This is our tent setup over here. There are 5 tent sites, and they're all scattered around a field area with some apple trees and other bushes and things like that. Probably attracts a lot of wildlife to this area, so put your food away when you go to bed. Alright, this morning we're going to go do a quick walk on one of the trails on the property just to warm up. We're all done with this adventure, though there's a lot more to see of Cobscook Shores, many more properties. This officially opens on Memorial Day of next year, though there has been a soft opening of the trails and the parking lots are open if you want to come check it out.